How's it going, everyone? Livid here with another Hytale update video. We got some brand new information today regarding music, as well as some burning community questions answered. We also still have a giant FAQ that we haven't gone over from a few weeks ago, so that will be part of the later half of this video, just in case you've already read it. I'll show you some new stuff today and point out factually what we know, so let's jump right into it. Oscar Garvin was revealed as the composer for the Hytale soundtrack, as they tease us with 2 full pieces of music. Needless to say, everyone, I positively got the chills listening to this. Let's talk about these pieces just a bit. The very first piece of music they showcased, titled Traveling Band, is an absolutely magical piece, and it feels very much like what we may experience as the main theme of something like Zone 1. It feels incredibly medieval in nature, almost like something we would experience in the morning hours of this part of the world, and extremely welcoming. Frankly, I am growing more and more excited with each little tease they give us. The second piece of music they showcased, titled Night on the Dunes, was one that gave me the chills. I absolutely love desert environments with the right mood set by the right music, and Hytale is shaping up to be no exception to this. It retains its fantasy medieval nature in the beginning half, and quickly transitions to adding a little more Arabian flair as time goes on. It's honestly perfect to me, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. Now, these 2 pieces are just a small sample of the full Hytale soundtrack, which I'm hoping at some point we'll either be able to fully purchase or be included as some sort of special edition of the game. Next up, let's go over some of the new information they released in response to the growing community questions. Everyone is clamoring for beta when at this point, and while there has been a lot of speculation, it has simply been just that. The developers have stated, "We don't have an accurate timeline to give you yet, but we can however confidently say that the beta will not launch within the next few months. As we proceed with development, we will no doubt gain a clearer picture of the timeline." Hypixel Studios announced Hytale at the same time they also announced that they had received a substantial investment from Riot Games and an angel advisory group consisting of those I've listed currently. This allows Hypixel to maintain their creative vision, level up their production value, and provide stability for their team members, while eliminating the pressures of early releases and crowdfunding options. With that, it has been made clear that there is no established content timeline as of yet, no beta release date, and no final release date currently. They have confirmed, however, that the beta will not be releasing within the next few months. Once they have a clear picture of their timeline, they will update us officially on this information. Also, in regards to the beta, they wanted to address the beta sign-up email process. Those of you who have already completed the sign-up process, no further action is needed from you. Within the next week, however, those of you who have not done so, they will be switching to a new system that is more reliable, and you should do so then. Alongside the very first newsletter they send out, a confirmation for your beta sign-up will also be delivered. It is also important to note that Hytale has not established a decision or released details on their business model, meaning there is nobody who currently knows if Hytale will be free to play or pay to play. In terms of platforms and support for the game, the only confirmed release platforms are for PC and Mac. They confirmed there are no plans to officially support the game client on Linux, but Hytale's server will run on most Linux distros, with more details on that later. They have stated no other release platforms. Anything different from that is just speculation. This is likely due to 1. They were a brand new indie studio attempting their first full-fledged production. Making sure the PC and Mac versions are solid before pursuing any other avenues is a wise decision to making a solid performing product. 2. They are working with their very own proprietary custom-built engine, and developing for consoles is probably something they still need to look into. And 3. Hytale will ship with the Hytale Model Maker, a suite of browser-based 3D modeling, texturing, and animation tools, reportedly running in HTML5. They also have to ensure that these are compatible with those platforms as well. Some of you may also have been wondering when an official community page or Discord server will form. In regards to Hypixel Studios' current focus on the community and Discord server, they had this to say. Firstly, we really want to focus on the development of the game as our #1 priority. Maintaining an official Discord, subreddit, and forums generates more work than you might suspect, and can distract from development. If we had these things, we'd want to make sure that we were spending the appropriate time looking after them. Right now, that time would be better used making the game. Secondly, with beta still being a while away, we don't want our biggest fans to burn themselves out. It's an effect we've observed before in games. The danger scenario is that people who are the most excited about Hytale end up tiring themselves out while waiting. This is something we want to be mindful of. They made sure to shout out that they absolutely love seeing the community's enthusiasm through all the fan art, analysis videos, and community groups that have popped up and helps fuel their passion for their work. With all that in mind, they also wanted to make clear that they plan on supporting the game post-release with new features, content updates, and more for years to come. Now, we should also mention some details that are confirmed about the game world itself. They wanted to clarify details about the infinite map. Many misconceptions were going around thinking that the world was built in slices, essentially viewing the layout as concentric circles. This, however, is not the case. The map is the shape of a traditional world map, continuing to populate infinitely outward with all the normal features, minus the main storyline content prefabs, which will be loaded into specific areas of the map only. There are also some other major details that were mentioned throughout various blog posts and media that I'd like to go over very quickly. One overlooked Twitter post by Simon on December 13th states that all the trees in Hytale actually fall down when you break the bottom block of a tree. Can you say good riddance, floating leaves? Hytale is being built with its own custom anti-cheat from the very beginning to ensure multiplayer is fairer and more fun overall. Usernames in Hytale are unique, meaning only one of each can exist at any given time. A name reservation system will become available within the next few months with more details to come. Hytale is not yet rated, but they are aiming for a T for teen rating. The official minimum computer specs have yet to be announced, but they have stated that they are able to currently run Hytale on a low-end integrated laptop GPU with default view distance. They are also making sure there are robust graphic options to allow more powerful systems to take full advantage of them. Also, the game will ship with a robust and comprehensive set of parental control tools, allowing account holders to limit access to online play and custom content. Lastly, something I am personally excited about is that there is a full suite of builder tools accessible within a free building creative mode in the game. These tools were developed directly with the World team, allowing for deep control of what you can make. More details on this will be revealed in a future blog post. As always, I hope everyone got a good amount of concrete information from this video, and I'll be happy to bring you more Hytale content as they announce it. I love to make content direct and easily digestible for you all. Remember to like and share this video if you enjoyed it, as it really helps me out, and also turn on the little bell icon and subscribe for more in the future. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a great day.